Setting the scene for the monologue. The year 1776 in Jamestown, Virginia. A man and his wife walk into the main part of the town. As they walk along, they hear many stories and arguments about King George III and how he was a bad king. Upon walking, he can't help but to speak up when he hears two men talk about some type of revolution in the process. The man stops walking and goes over to the men and tells them how he really feels about them disrespecting the king. Monologue begins. To you poor men, I say to you, why do you disgrace the name of the man who granted you life in this new world? Why do you talk down about the man who allowed us to trade? Why do you talk down about the man who leads a country so strong and forceful? To you poor men, I say to you, the king is a wonderful king. King George III is good to his people by allowing trade within two countries. We mustn't forget that we are British citizens and we must always fall under the king's ruling. To you and all those who disagree, I tell you this. By the end of my speaking, you too will once again be loyal to the great king. We are all from the great country of Britain, but you two act like we founded this land ourselves and helped ourselves settle. Why do we act this way? I just don't understand, because we all know that it was under the king's ruling that allowed us to come over and start over. He has given us the materials, seeds, and tools to build our great towns with. With that in mind, I ask you, is he not yet a good king in your eyes? We as English citizens are expected to follow the rules placed before us by the king. King George himself did his best to protect our colonies from invaders that also wanted to own this land. He's not only a king who ruled over us, but a king who protected us from the dangers of other countries. Shame, I say shame to you and everyone that turned a blind eye to this truth. To everyone who sits here before me, our king is a great king and gives us what we need to survive.